When was the last time you watched a movie that made you forget everything around you? If it's been a while, then this video was made just for you. Today, we're diving into our top 10 hidden gem sci-fi movies that will reignite your passion for cinema. From mind-bending mysteries to non-stop action, these films will keep you glued to your screen. Make sure to stick around until the very end. If you love action-packed sci-fi thrillers that keep the adrenaline pumping from the very first minute, this is a must-watch. Evan is a young man living with what he believes is a severe mental illness. He possesses skills he never learned and vivid memories of places he's never been. His life changes forever when he discovers he's part of a secret society known as the Infinites. People who reincarnate across lifetimes, retaining all their past memories and abilities. Soon, Evan finds himself in a race against time to unlock a crucial secret buried deep within his past life. This secret is the only key to stopping a catastrophic threat capable of wiping out all life on Earth. Starring Mark Wahlberg, this is a film you definitely shouldn't skip. Imagine a world where the very air we breathe has become toxic, and a single corporate giant controls the antidote, and consequently, the fate of humanity. Enter a famous model who serves as the public face of this powerful corporation. In a moment of recklessness, she ingests a mysterious, untested chemical compound. But instead of killing her, her body begins to undergo a terrifying transformation. She develops superhuman strength, the ability to scale walls, and powers no human has ever seen. Suddenly, she becomes the ultimate target, triggering a relentless pursuit with twists you'll never see coming. The atmosphere of this film hooks you instantly. It's a severely underrated gem that deserves a spot on your watch list. Imagine a film co-written and produced by James Cameron, the mastermind behind Avatar and Titanic, who spent over 15 years waiting for technology to catch up with his vision. With a massive budget of $170 million, this movie offers an unforgettable cinematic experience. Set in a dystopian future, a cyber doctor discovers the intact brain of a cyborg girl in a junkyard and builds her a new body. She awakens with no memory of who she is or where she came from. However, as she navigates this harsh new world, she discovers she possesses lethal combat skills tied to a forgotten past. While the visual effects and action sequences are absolutely breathtaking, what truly sets this film apart is how deeply you'll connect with Alita's emotional journey. In 7th place, we have Awareness. We've all seen plenty of sci-fi films about superpowers, but nothing quite compares to this one. Imagine having the power to project absolute illusions directly into people's minds, making them see and feel whatever you choose. Ian, a teenager living on the margins with his father, uses this unique ability to pull off small-time scams just to survive. But when he loses control of his power in public, his secret is exposed. Instantly, two warring clandestine organizations begin hunting him down. Both claim they want to help him, but each spins a completely different web of lies about his true identity and the origin of his gifts. It's a fast-paced thriller packed with stunning action and a gripping mystery. In 6th place, we have Beyond Skyline. What happens when you pair action star Frank Grillo with mind-blowing visual effects and non-stop combat? You get this absolute thrill ride. A normal night in Los Angeles instantly turns into a living nightmare when massive alien motherships darken the sky, literally vacuuming humans off the streets. Detective Mark finds himself in the eye of the storm as he fights to rescue his son, eventually infiltrating one of the alien vessels. But the chaos doesn't stop there. The spaceship crashes in Southeast Asia, forcing Mark to forge an alliance with local resistance fighters in a brutal, grounded war to reclaim planet Earth. It's a wildly creative mashup of sci-fi genres that stands out from the crowd. In 5th place, we have I Think We're Alone Now. You won't find explosions or heavy CGI in this entry, but believe me, The story, atmosphere, and sheer mystery will linger in your mind long after the credits roll. After a sudden, unexplained apocalypse wipes out humanity overnight, Del finds himself completely alone on Earth. He settles into a quiet, structured routine of cleaning out abandoned houses and burying the dead. That is, until he crosses paths with Grace, an erratic interloper who turns his solitary world upside down. Forced to coexist with a stranger in a ghost world, the tension builds beautifully. The cinematography is mesmerizing, capturing the eerie, profound silence of a vacant planet. Starring Peter Dinklage and Elle Fanning, this is a masterful piece of quiet sci-fi. In fourth place, we have Love and Monsters. Most post-apocalyptic films lean heavily into grim, depressing tropes, but this movie subverts those expectations entirely. Following a chemical fallout, Earth's cold-blooded creatures and insects mutate into colossal, terrifying monsters, forcing the remnants of humanity underground. Joel, a lovable but timid young guy, decides he's done hiding. He embarks on a perilous 80-mile overland journey across a monster-infested wasteland just to reunite with his high school girlfriend. What makes this film incredibly refreshing is its tone. It doesn't take itself too seriously. It's a vibrant, funny, and wildly entertaining coming-of-age adventure packed with creature designs unlike anything you've seen before. In third place, we have The Witch, Part 1, The Subversion. A young girl escapes from a shadowy, high-tech laboratory following a brutal, bloody massacre. She is taken in by a kind-hearted farming couple who raise her as their own daughter, naming her Jayun. 10 years pass, and she lives a perfectly normal life with absolutely no recollection of her traumatic past. But when she decides to enter a televised singing competition to help her family financially, her face appears on screens nationwide, and her peaceful life shatters instantly. This film is a masterclass in suspense, building up to some of the most jaw-dropping, stylized action choreography in modern cinema. There isn't a single dull moment. In second place, we have Upgrade. If you haven't watched this movie yet, you are seriously missing out. In fact, it's the kind of film that demands a rewatch. Gray's life is completely ruined after a brutal mugging leaves his wife dead and him paralyzed from the neck down, called STEM, into his spine. Not only does it restore his mobility, but it also grants him lethal, hyper-calculated combat reflexes. Thus begins a vicious, neon-soaked quest for vengeance. The unique camera work during the fight scenes is phenomenal. It genuinely makes you feel like an AI has taken full control of his body. If you only pick one movie from this list tonight, make it this one. And finally, in first place, we have 10 Cloverfield Lane. This choice operates on a completely different level. Instead of a massive action blockbuster, it's a masterclass in psychological horror that will hold you captive from frame one. Michelle wakes up from a car accident inside an underground bunker. Her savior, or captor, is a paranoid man claiming the outside world is uninhabitable after a devastating chemical attack. Trapped in a tense guessing game, she must decide, is he telling the truth, or is he just a dangerous madman keeping her hostage? The film brilliantly shatters your security at every turn, keeping the ultimate truth hidden until the final, shocking moments.